Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Corey, better known as the Seaman, and I want to welcome you to another edition of the Seaman's Cinema Sit Down. And to all my Mets fans out there, happy home opener. Not the greatest road trip to start the season, split in two series, but certainly the way they won their last game felt a little bit like that team last year with that big Pete home run late, and getting ready to go to the stadium for the first time today, see the whole squad, see Mr. 22 at home for the first time. I am super stoked. But before we can get there, there's something I have to check out. And if you need a hint, it's this guy. What are we talking about? Why don't you pull up a chair? Take a seat. We are getting ready to take a look at the sneak peek for Superman. I was out last night with my buddy Nico. Had a long day at work and was just like, I know I had some things that I said I was going to post. We'll try to get those up by tonight or tomorrow, depending on what time me and my buddies actually leave to head to the stadium. The game's a little bit later than normal today. It's a 3 o'clock start. Usually the home opener is like a 1 o'clock start. So I'm up early to take a look at this because after getting some drinks, we went to go see A Working Man. Up and down type of movie. I personally think I liked Air and Statham's team up last year, The Beekeeper, a smidge more. But the third act finale was that thing hitting. And then when I got home, I started to see some alerts come in, and I was like, oh, I can't look at this right now because I need to go to sleep so I can get up early. But I made sure that I could get up early to take a look at this before we head to the game, and that's what we're going to do. This is the sneak peek that is playing in front of Minecraft right now, so certainly when I go to check out Minecraft, hopefully in IMAX this weekend, it'll be fun to see this on the big screen. But since I won't be doing that until at least Sunday, I figured why not take a look right here with you guys and see what we're getting. Unfortunately, in the world that we live in, we get lots of spoilers, so I have heard from folks that were at CinemaCon that this is an extension of the opening of the last trailer, so we'll get a little bit of crypto, we're going to get some more David Corenswet, and we're going to get some Kryptonian robots, from what I understand. So I'm pretty stoked. I don't want to waste really any time at all because, like I said, I got a busy day in front of me, so I'm where I need to be. Let's get the trailer up for you guys, and let's take a look at what we're getting with the Superman sneak peek. Oh my god, like he hits the ground so hard. Saw that in the trailer. But also just no score, just the wind. Gives you a really ominous tone. So let's see what's happening. I want to know why he's this beat up. Which we're not going to see here. Whistle, man. You can hear crypto coming. Look at him. Oh my goodness, crypto. Oh, no.
Stop!
It's very puppy-like behavior. Oh my god, he's all bruised on the neck too.
Take me home. Home.
Oh my god.
Crypto. Home.
Oh my goodness. Good boy, but sometimes takes a little bit, right? Pups always want to play first. I do like that switch though, like from... Oh, dude! Oh, that's awesome! Fortress of Solitude emerging from the ground. That's sick. like I said, I did like the ominous tone switch to Crypto coming in being playful, and then once they get going, give me that epic sounding score they've got going on. Oh, that's so cool.
Superman!
Oh, look at the robots! Thank you.
No need to thank us, sir, as we will not appreciate it. We have no consciousness whatsoever. Merely automatons here to serve. Meet 12. She's new.
Oh, the automatons. I love it. It sounds like I think the first one's Alan Tudyk.
Damage to bladder, kidney,
Oh my
large
God.
intestine, lungs.
With a healthy
Yikes.
dose of yellow sun, we'll have you up and at 'em in no time.
Yeah, oh, dude, look at it moving.
Level 4? 292 times Saharan Prime, please, one.
Look at that. Intensify the sun. I also like that it doesn't necessarily feel good. Like, think about speed up healing. From director James Gunn. Let's go, man. I am so psyched for Nicholas Hoult. As I said, obviously this is a lot of stuff we saw in the original trailer. Again, I love the hair. I also love that we can just jump right into their relationship.
Superman.
Terrific. This is pretty much exactly the teaser. There's a couple new shots. It's just the John Williams scoring take, like goosebumps. July 11th. I can't friggin' wait. I'll tell you, the thing that I like the most about the opening clip, is that you're seeing the balancing and shifting of tones that Gunn plays with, right? I think for some people who aren't 100% sold on him running Superman or this take on Superman, coming off of what we got with Snyder, that's one of the things I think people are concerned about. And as I've said, I'm like, if you've watched these Guardians movies, if you've watched James Gunn's career in general, you know that he can play in different fields and he's good at adapting his tone to what he's making. And obviously you're not going to have goofy humor in a movie like Superman, or I wouldn't expect Gunn to have goofy humor. But you do need to have levity. You do need to be able to break that tension. Like clearly whatever battle he's coming off of before Crypto gets there, it's not going to be good. And that ominous tone, just hearing the wind, and no scoring whatsoever, gives you that vibe. Like, I don't need to see the fight as much as I want to see the fight and see how we got to that spot. You can tell that, like, it's not great right now for Soups. And that's one of the other things, too, that I like, is, like, because I've been rewatching the Justice League on Netflix before it gets taken off. And the animated show, not the movie. But, when you're watching the animated show, like, Superman can get beat up, you know what I mean? Like, he can hurt. He might be a Superman, but, like, even if Kryptonite's not involved, Superman can get beat up, and then, the sun will heal him. So to see that, it's like exactly that in live action, which is something that you don't always get, and you can see, like, when he's getting healed, like, he feels things fixing. And if you've ever broken a bone or suffered a serious injury, like, that the healing time doesn't always feel good. So I like seeing that present. But the thing that I really dug about that opening is, especially coming off what we saw in the trailer originally, that shift to some of that levity, some of that lightheartedness, some of those things that after something serious can get you to crack a smile or a chuckle, is the way Crypto comes in. right? Like, I love that you see, Crypto show up, and instead of seeing what we saw in the trailer, which is him standing and, Soup's just going, Crypto, take me home. Like, you see Crypto coming in full speed. Like I said, you can hear him from miles away, and like, that might be what broke his rib right there. But like, and I like that Corenswet's delivery. Like, look at, like, he moves his legs. He can't really do anything. He's really beat up. And I like that even though you're seeing something like a dog be a dog, right? Like, Crypto is very much being a puppy in that moment. Like, coming from wherever he is, oh, Dad's home. Like, anytime I go back to my parents' house, our dog, Coda, loses his mind. And specifically the last time I was home, it was very much like this. Like, he was going nuts, like jumping, and he doesn't really jump up too much, but he was jumping up, like hitting me in the leg. Like, I was like, buddy, it's not like I haven't been around for that long. So it makes you wonder, like, how long it's been since Crypto's seen Soups. And to come in and act like a dog can crack that smile. But then, like I said, Corenswet's delivery, like that little high-pitched squeal he hits, like, I'm really hurting. But even in that moment, he's like, oh, come on, buddy. Like, I know what you want to do, but like, I need help first before we can play. That's the type of lightheartedness and, levity and humor that I'm cool with, right? And then eventually, like, Crypto's still gonna be Crypto, trying to be like, come on, Dad, like, let's play. All right, if I pull the cape over, can you take the cape and take me home?
Take me home.
It's like, you can see, he's like, huh? What do you want to do?
Home.
Like, you need me to clean you up? And I like that, like, look at how hard it is for him to just pull the cape over. Like, those are the things that you don't really see a lot in the live-action Supermans. And I'm not saying that we haven't seen him beat up or, like, my dude is hurt. And even in that moment, it's like, I'm not going to get mad at you, but, like, I need you to focus up, Crypto, and get me home. And then same thing, like, when you do get home, I like the way that, Tudyk's automaton responds. Like,
Thank you.
when he's just
No need
like,
to thank us, sir, as we will not appreciate it. We have no consciousness whatsoever. Merely automatons here to serve.
one, it's so cool to see automatons in live action. But again, that's one of those moments where it's like, that's that lightheartedness that Gunn can bring in that I think meshes with the tone you want for Superman, right? Like, it is just a robot, he is just there to serve Superman. Like, you don't have to say thanks, we're gonna do our job. Like, I love all of that. And then, like I said, seeing the healing happen, like, it don't feel great. And that's again another layer that we necessarily haven't seen a ton of with Superman. Usually when he does get super beat up and he gets back into the sunlight, you're maybe cutting away and then you're seeing him just rise. So, like, to see him go through the process of healing, I think is really cool. And I think this is a great clip to put in front of the teaser, that you're delivering at CinemaCon, because it shows you all those things that I think certain people might be questioning or not sure of. And seeing the balance of tone, seeing the usage of score, seeing the usage of score being absent, like, everything that I'm genuinely looking for in Corenswet and a Superman movie is there. And getting to spend more direct time with him in the suit, I mean, granted, he's not doing Superman type things, but, like, how can you possibly look at that and not be super psyched as a Superman fan? Like, it looks so good. And look, I get it. I even said it myself, like, when we saw some of the set photos, that, like, the suit didn't quite seem like it fit right. But here, I mean, it looks like Corenswet's filling that baby out exactly the way you want it to. And I think it's a really, really sweet design. Again, things that we've talked about, like all the different nods and odes to different versions of Superman being baked in here, it is just great. And then the other thing that I absolutely loved, like, got me giddy, is, like, you're seeing Crypto take him home, and then the appearance of the Fortress of Solitude and that score hitting, like, that's so cool. Like, I don't know, man. Like, if you're not psyched for this, I feel sorry for you, because I think everything in moving images that we've gotten thus far, like, I think it looks great. And like I said, some of the other stuff that I like that's in here coming off the trailer with a couple more clips that we get with like Superman and Lois is not having to deal with that stuff, right? Like, Superman's been around long enough. We know for a long time Lois didn't know he was Clark and Superman, but we also know that they eventually get to a place where she does, and they do have a fully formed relationship. So getting to see them in the apartment together as a couple, one as Clark, and then getting into Superman stuff, like, I love that that's all baked in there. I think the chemistry between Brosnahan and Corenswet is really, really good. And even in just these brief moments, you can see that energy that is going to just make this hit all the ways that you hope that it does. And then, again, a lot of things that we saw in the teaser. But for an opening sneak peek clip, this thing does everything that I want heading into a Superman movie. We're certainly very excited to see what we get when it comes to an official trailer. Get some more of the story beats and really what's going on conflict-wise between Lex and Superman, besides just the stuff that we can kind of assume. But yeah, like, I can't wait to see this on an even bigger screen. Question is, what about you? What are your thoughts on Superman? You know, like I said, this is certainly not a movie that everybody is super stoked for. So where do you land in the Superman fandom? How excited are you? If you weren't overtly excited or you had concerns, does this clip kind of ease some of those, showing that, like, Gunn's got this, I think, under control, man. Like, he's gonna hit the tones and the things that he needs to, but can also shift and move around in those in ways that feel appropriate. So what are you thinking there? What's looking good? What do you think about the suit, getting to see it in more time than we've seen it yet in moving images? What do you think of the Fortress of Solitude? The humor is beats with Crypto just being a pup. Anything that you guys got, good, bad, indifferent, on the sneak peek for Superman, put it down below in the comment section. Look forward to talking to you down there. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you're new, you want to come hang out with the C-Man anytime. We're talking movies, TV, trailer, reactions. You want to be here when Superman hits this summer. See what I'm thinking in full. You want to be here the next time we get a real trailer. You just dig the vibe. You want to show a little love and support to the old C-Man. Well, come join C-Maniac Nation. Super easy. Jump over there. Hit the subscribe button. Hit that little bell if you want those alerts. And until next time, for the C-Man's Cinema Sit Down, I've been the C-Man. I'm signing off. Peace.
C-Maniac Nation, you look nervous. Is it the scars? Would you like to know where I got them? No? Well, then maybe you'd like to see another video with the C-Man. How about up here or over here? And if you really dig the C-Man, well, then show him a little love right over there.